Good morning.
Very good morning.
Today is April 24, 2015. Today is Wednesday. I'm speaking with Mr. Pervez Paul Rafique. This interview is being conducted in New York City. Mr. Rafique, what's your desh? What's your homeland?
I belongs to Pakistan and my country is Pakistan.
Okay.
From Punjab.
Okay.
And Pakistan is a third city in Faisalabad is the third city.
Okay, that's Lalpur, right?
Yeah, Lalpur.
Yeah, okay.
And
what neighborhood of that city?
A neighborhood is Varispura, Barkatpura, People's Colony number.
So these are all three different neighborhoods, right?
Yeah.
Or one?
It's almost three different.
Okay. So what did you grow up mostly? What did you spend when you grew up? Which neighborhood do you live mostly?
In Varispura.
Varispura.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that area.
It is highly populated by the Christian community.
Okay.
And it was created by a Catholic church.
Okay.
And then other
way back,
churches.
many years ago, before partition or after partition?
No, it's after partition.
Okay.
It's after partition. Because
Okay.
I was born in 1971.
Okay.
And maybe it was around 1955 or
Okay.
60s.
Something. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. So who else did you live with in your house?
Yeah, we have our joint family system in Pakistan.
Okay.
So with my mother's relative brothers and sisters.
Okay.
And my uncles and my siblings. With all these
So
things.
how many for approximately how many people you had under one roof?
Almost we are under one roof or in one house.
One house.
Yeah, we have 3-4 families there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have separate kitchens?
They have separate kitchen afterward when I was grown up.
Okay.
But when I was born,
tell us, how was the house? It's a small house, big house, mud house, tin house. How was the building?
Yeah, it's the house belongs to my grandparents from mother side. So it's a big house in the area. And
brick and concrete building?
Yeah, concrete buildings.
Many
because
stories?
my grandfather from mother side, he was mason, and they have a very good house.
Okay, very nice. So what's your parents' name?
My father name is Rafiq Masi and my mother name is Rehana Bibi, but
Okay.
my mother's nickname is Rama Bibi.
Rama Bibi.
Yeah.
So what were their professions?
They were the laborer.
Okay.
I belongs to a lower middle class.
Okay.
Lower poor class, you can say.
Okay. So your mother was a housewife, or she worked outside too?
No, she never worked outside.
Okay. So how many brothers and sisters you have?
I have 3 sisters,
Okay.
and I'm a single son of my father.
Okay, very nice. Now, did you go to school there?
Yeah, I went to school. There's a missionary school.
What's the name?
Name of the school is La Salle High School, one of the leading English medium school that time in the area, in the city, you can say. Even you can see in the division.
Okay.
Faisalabad division.
So, how did you used to go to school?
Yeah, my uncle, sometime, and sometime my father, and sometime we ourselves went to school.
So, you can walk to school?
No, we use Tonga, we use
How far was
van,
it?
or we use cycle.
How far was it from your house?
It is from my house, it's 3-4 miles.
Okay. As you grow up, you finished high school there?
Yeah, I finished my high school there, on La Salle High School, Faisalabad.
Okay. And then after that, did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college.
And when?
It was Shibli College of Commerce, where I have my ICOM and BCom.
Also in Lalpur?
That's also in Lalpur.
Lalpur, okay. So, how many generations you think your family lived in Lalpur?
I think my father moved from Sialkot,
Okay.
which is the well-known city in Pakistan.
Yes.
And majority of Christians, you can say 95% of Christians spreading throughout the Pakistan, they belongs to Sialkot.
Oh, okay.
So first missionary in Pakistan, he came to Sialkot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they all moved. So
Move
from there to other places.
Other places.
So do you know how many generations your parents lived in, or ancestors lived in Sialkot?
Maybe 3.
3 generations. Then they came You're already there for three generations
Yes.
now already over there. So was it what was the? You mentioned that it was mostly Christian majority area within this thing. So when you went to school, did you have a social mixing with the Muslims there, or how often did you have? How was the life like? Can you
Yeah,
tell us?
though La Salle High School English Medium Faisalabad is a missionary school, but still we have a majority of students are Muslims there.
Okay.
So we get a good chance to meet with the Muslims and mix up with the Muslim students,
Okay.
the fellows, class fellows.
Okay.
So,
So
Christian students are in the number of minorities in the school.
okay. So did you have, what was the relationship like growing up as a minority, though you're living in a majority neighborhood, but you're
I feel because it was a Catholic school and Christian school, not much discrimination and much botheration we feel there as a Christian, as a minority, but sometimes we feel,
Did you?
sometimes because the mindset we have in Pakistan for the majority community,
yeah.
when the child grow in the house and they have a talking, he heard about the elder what they are saying about the Christians or other non-Muslims, so he pick up from there,
Yeah.
and then he shows the reaction
Yeah.
when he comes out in the society. So sometimes it happens that we have one group for the Christian youngsters, and we fight with the other majority group for the Muslim students in
So-
the class.
We did. What about in the neighborhood? Do you have, or outside neighborhood?
In the neighborhood, we have a very strong relations,
Okay.
very strong social relations
with the Muslim
with the
majority?
Muslims. But still, what we feel and what we face also, there is some kind of discrimination we smell from that time also.
Way back. Now, when you went to college, was it a Christian college or is it? Was it
It's a Muslim college. So you can say it's a
so what was the relationship like there when you grew up? Was there any was it just
Yeah, the relationship in college, when I was in college, a majority of people knows that I belong to a Christian religion. My faith is Christian. Okay? I believe in Christ. So the mindset what I'm talking about is already there.
so did you ever feel discriminated?
Yeah, I feel discriminated most of time from my class fellows also.
Okay. Now tell me about your profession before I go further. Did you did you finish college? So what did you do?
Actually, I started working with the Christian Liberation Front
Okay.
organization,
Okay.
who struggle for the rights of Christian community in Pakistan,
Okay.
under the leadership of Shahbaz Bhatti, who was martyred in 2011 by
Yeah,
the Punjabi
yeah.
Taliban.
Yeah, he was murdered. He was
So
the
he
minister.
was I am his close associate, and we started struggle when we are student for the Christian rights, because we faced persecution, discrimination in the society, in the constitution of Pakistan.
Yeah, constitution we know, but in the society, what kinds of discriminations would somebody face?
Yeah, when you are non-Muslim in Pakistan, you cannot do the business freely,
Really?
only,
Okay.
and you have some psychological depressions. So people don't want to buy from you. You are
Yeah.
not able to sell something. Especially in case of food
Really?
stuff. Yeah, of
Really?
course.
I mean,
Yeah.
people wouldn't buy it, even from
People don't buy because they say they are Christians and
What's the
some
word?
hard words.
what's the word for Christian in
I'm so sorry to say, in Pakistan, Christians are considered to be a sweeping community,
Okay.
a sweeper community.
That's fine with me. In the sense, if you are, people are proud, and that's yes. Yes. So even when you're doing a business, the people would almost like boycott. People would not. Some people, not all. You face that kind of a thing.
Yeah, majority of peoples in Pakistan from my community, from minorities, not only in business, but they also face the discrimination and hate in the different jobs also,
Yeah.
in the government sectors also,
So
in the
how
private
would
sectors.
suppose you go, you don't tell that you're going for interview. Suppose do they ask you, because they will not recognize you
Yeah, this is also a big issue. In Pakistan, it's the first question, what's your religion?
Oh, they ask.
It's Islamic State, and in every walk of life you have to tell about
You
your
have
religion.
to- oh, I see.
And
So-
they ask about your religion.
Okay,
Because if I am if they never know my religion,
because
I can go for anything.
your name is very Islamic. If you didn't tell me, I would not know. Because for me, for us, okay.
Yeah, a name relates to the culture.
No, right,
Yeah.
right. But in some places, like here in America or India, people keep different names. You know, I mean, so but they have all been Urduized in your case.
Mhm.
So now I understand you are a politician. You went into politics. Tell me how was the life like as a politician?
Yeah, I'm a freedom fighter more than politician, and thank God given me a chance to serve my community in Punjab for last 10 years from 2002 to 2013, and I resigned from the parliament against the negligence of the government who are not providing proper security and protection to the religious minorities. So in protest I resigned from the parliament in 2013 March.
So, that's a very, very important date for you, for Pakistan, and for Punjab, from where you resigned. So what was the government's attitude when you did, or public attitude, or the press?
The government attitude is naturally they are not feel good. The majority of people in the Muslim community they don't feel good, but minority community, my Christian community, they appreciate, because I was the first member in Punjab Assembly in the history of Pakistan who resigned from the parliament on the issues, not for my own sake, not to change the party, but for my own, for my community, against the government attitude.
Which party did you belong to at that time?
I belong to Pakistan People's Party.
PPP. So what was the reaction of the PPP?
Yeah, my party appreciate me, and they stands with me
Okay.
on this issue.
And are there any other Christians elected to Punjab Assembly besides you? Are there any Christians in the assembly?
Yeah, we have 8 seats for non-Muslims in
Okay.
Punjab Assembly,
Is it separate?
and from that 8, I was the one of elected from.
And others, all others are for Christians or for other communities also? They were
Luckily, when I was the member, all 8 are Christians.
Christian. Okay. Because they were practically they are the only minority, religious minority. Sikhs and Hindus are practically not there.
Yeah, in Punjab we don't
Yeah.
see too
Yeah.
much.
Okay.
Sikhs and
So is it a different seat, or is it an open seat kind of election?
No,
No.
it's reserved seats for non-Muslims, and it is due to proportional representation.
Okay. So
parties have nominate the seats for minorities in their party ticket.
okay.
So like women's have women reserved seats and minority reserved seats.
Is it one constituency in let's say Lalpur, Faisalabad?
No,
was
it's
reserved for it?
whole Punjab. Punjab for
Oh, I see. So
for
is it-
provincial assembly we have a whole Punjab as a constituency,
I
and
see.
for national assembly we have a whole country as a constituency.
So but when the Muslims are elected, they have a geographical constituency, isn't it?
Yeah, it is there. We have a national constituency based on 300,000 votes,
Yeah.
and provincial assembly constituencies are based on 100,000 vote or more than.
But so that is not, you're coming under separate electorate.
Yeah, we have right to contest the general election even.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, there is not a culture because majority of people the voter belongs to the Muslim community. So we had experience to go in the general election too, in the constituency, but still the culture is not there that they can elect any non-Muslim from their area.
It has not been.
It has not been still
Okay.
there.
So as you grow up, besides this, you already mentioned, were there any incidents you know that you think Christians or other minorities were harmed or persecuted? Have you seen any with your eyes?
Yeah, not only seen, but I was the, first time, uh, if any incident happened, I was there almost from, other groups. I lead my organization there. Whenever we saw any atrocity or an incident.
Did you see any through your eyes? Any place? I mean, there were cases of atrocities or harming.
Yes, that is what I'm telling.
Oh,
That we reach before everyone reach.
okay.
Because people think that Christian Liberation Front and Shahbaz Bhatti group was always there to be first to speaks against that atrocities or incidents which we are facing as a as a Christian community and kind of terrorism in Gurjara, in Shantinagar,
So
in Changla Hill.
So they were.
I was there almost. I was there as an organization.
Frontal attack on these neighborhoods. They were attack on these neighborhoods.
Yes, they attacked on the neighborhoods.
Okay. And so how are the people surviving? So you go and take relief. You provide relief.
Yeah, there's a lot of organizations, but we talk with the government functionaries. We talk with the local people, those who are victims of the incidents.
Okay.
So we encourage them, we stand with them, and we make a protest against all these things.
Yeah. So now, I mean, it's too hard, I'm sure, for even you to share all those stories. Now, India, the subcontinent, India was partitioned in 1947. Mostly people know that it was partitioned between Hindus and Muslims. But you're not neither Hindu nor Muslim. So in your opinion, has anybody benefited because of the partition of India? Hindus or Muslims, rich or poor, Christians or Buddhists or Sikhs?
I think maybe those who planned that, they may be benefited, but not the local people. Up till today, not the local people.
Not even but okay. So what do you think most Pakistanis think? Do you think they think it was a good thing or bad thing?
No, most of Pakistani thinks it's a good thing.
Okay.
Because majority of Pakistani are Muslims.
Okay.
And in fact, my community leaders that time also supported Mr. Jinnah.
Okay.
Because Mr. Jinnah talked with our Christian leaders that time that they will be treated equal citizen and similar citizen in Pakistan and they should come and stand with him.
Okay.
So they did that.
Okay. So, but what point, so I understand Christians was pretty untouched for many years after partition. Which was the turning point, you think, then the Christians started to be victimized? Do you think there was a turning point, or is it?
Yeah, I think during the General Zia regime, Zia-ul Haq regime, he was a military dictator. And to prolong his dictatorship, to be in the government, he introduced a lot of Islamic Sharia laws, I think, which provoked the sentiment of general public also, and which made the constitution biased also. So these are the things when in his era,
late.
Yeah.
He hung Bhutto late 70s. Right. Yeah, he came to power after that.
Yeah. So, because from last 3 decades, we are facing so much persecution in Pakistan as a Christian community.
Yeah. So I'm just almost coming to an end. Is there anything else that you like to add that I didn't ask you?
Yeah, thank you very much. Through your organization and through this interview, I just want to reach to the people, those who are struggling for the human rights values, those who are struggling for the peace, global peace, and especially those who are concerned about Pakistan. We want to change Pakistan in a progressive and liberal and secular state.
Okay.
Because we feel as a non-Muslim citizen of the country, we respect the whole religions, either they are from Muslims or any faith. But we feel that state should not have any religion. State should be secular and progressive for all. And that is a promise did by committed by Jinnah.
Jinnah is the father of the nation.
Father of the nation, okay?
Who was a Muslim, yeah.
And I want to spread to the international community my message, my request, my appeal.
Okay.
That before it comes that what we are seeing in Iraq and Syria and Sudan and Nigeria, now Pakistan is hosting all these kind of things as organizations because they have they feel they are true follower of Islam. We feel it will damage the peace of the country, it will damage the peace of global level, and definitely it will harmful for the religious minorities in Pakistan, those who are already persecuted due to their faith.
Okay.
And the attack which took place in March 2015, the first time the Tehreek-e-Taliban, second time, first they, get the responsibility in the Peshawar church incident that we are doing because this is a religious obligation on us. And right now, in March 2015, we had a twin church attack in Pakistan. So
good, thank you. But tell us just briefly, because many of the people will not know, what was the attack? The one March 31 you mentioned, while
yeah, the attack was on two twin churches.
Okay.
One is a Catholic church, one is a Church of Pakistan. So two suicidal bombers, they came there and they tried to attack in the church, but the security guard from our own security, Christian security guards, they stopped, and our youngster, they blew themselves with the suicidal attack and saved a lot of people from the valley of death. But the Tehreek-e-Taliban and the wing of Tehreek-e-Taliban, they take the responsibility, and they said that this is a religious obligation that we have to kill the infidels.
Infidels.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.